Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who sees things very clearly and for the first time. This is somebody who has finally let go of some sort of perception or conventional belief that really influenced how they saw others as well as themselves and how that connects. Well, you can tell, I'm sure, by the title that it's as if somebody has been watching black and white television all their life, and then all of a sudden they're gifted a color TV, and it's different. And you know what? When I first watched TV on, what was it, 4D? I think that was what it was. I think there's like a better one than that now. But there was something so realistic about how people started to move in the television that it was almost like eerie. It's like that. Somebody realizes that they're much more like dialed in and they see people for who they are without any of that like layering of facade or mask, right? Hi there, Margaret. How are you doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of windshield time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? We're going to start off with the Golden Lenormand. Number 22, the Path. So we have a choice. It kind of almost feels like actually more so that we have somebody that had a choice and they chose a new beginning, because now we have the child, the number 13, the little girl. And this can talk about new beginnings or even a sense of innocence. There's like a whimsy to this energy, like an excitement. I don't really know what's going to happen, but I feel like it's going to be good, that kind of thing. I don't know why this analogy is coming to mind, but like when you were a kid and you went through the McDonald's drive-through and you knew you were going to get a prize or a little toy, but you didn't really know what it would be. You were pretty confident it would be cool though, that kind of vibe, right? Very innocent. I don't know. There may also be children involved here because there is this like kind of playful energy coming through. This is the Marigold Tarot. Let's see what else we have here. Hi there, Tiana. How are we doing? Judgment in the reverse and the Fool. Okay, so I feel like we have whoever I'm reading for. I feel like we have somebody that has already started the process of changing their life. So it's like there's a to-do list and there's multiple things this person wanted to change. And I feel like they've gotten most of the way through that list, but there's still one last decision. Or there's a really important one, right? For some of you, there might be more than one. But there's something big here that really does contribute to building a strong foundation for this new beginning that you're working towards. And so I feel like this is something that shows respect to you. A boundary, a relationship that maybe isn't really working for you anymore, a job that isn't working for you anymore. There's something here that's pretty critical to this new beginning for you. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Wands and the Hermit in the reverse. There's willful ignorance here. The Four of Wands associates with our awakened energy, right? Eyes open, awareness. You see this person for who they are. You know that they're stubborn or unwilling to become a better version of themselves, and that sometimes they say things or do things that are cutting, maybe even a little bit cruel. But in the midst of whatever this energy is, you're ascending. This person or this environment, whatever this is, this behavior that you need to walk away from, is something that feels like it's part of the backdrop. Like they've always been there, or that's always been a thing you've done, or that's always been where you worked. This is something that feels like very closely woven into your life. So it might be one of the more difficult elements to extricate yourself from. We have the moon in the reverse and the Hierophant. So for many of you, this is a family member, a boss, or even a spouse. This is somebody that would be seen as admired or respected, perhaps even like a pillar of the community. This is somebody who probably doesn't do so well in arguments or conflict because there's an assumption that they're always right. They're not really willing to consider other viewpoints. Hi there, Voodoo. How are you doing? Hello, Masters. Welcome in. But this person has a hidden side to them. This person has hidden motivations. This is somebody who is putting on a show to make sure people don't see their true selves. I don't really like this. This is somebody who is not kind, but would like everyone to believe that they are. So the example coming to my mind is somebody who works in a charitable role, or maybe they're a nurse. They're supposed to be doing good for people, so people respect what they do. They may hear the term, "Thank you for your service," but this person is abusing their power. We have the High Priestess, King of Cups, Four of Rings or Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. I think that you've kept a secret for this person. I think you know something about this person, and it's like the tip of the iceberg. You know that they have some sort of downfall, shortcoming, addiction, inability to connect to others. There's something, like, I'm really focused on the brain here. There's something here about this person's perspective or how they engage with other people that is not genuine. They put on a show for people, and there's something that you have seen or heard that gave you a clue as to what this person's true character is. And for them to come out as the Knight of Cups right after the King of Cups, it feels to me like you were disappointed. You had perhaps respected this person for quite a while and then seen their true character and not really known what to do with that. Page of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse. This problem or like character flaw is going to be exposed. Someone else will say something, and whoever I'm reading for, you'll have the opportunity to either confirm it, hold your judgment until you have more information, or cover for this person. And I feel like you would be concerned that there would be a falling out if you don't cover for this person or lie for this person, but you're being encouraged to be honest as opposed to trying to kind of join that team, right? Because that would be a step backwards for you. This is the Egyptian tarot. Four of Swords, the Lovers in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse. We've gotten the Hermit in the reverse twice. We got it right here as well. This is quite opposite energy, right? I have somebody here that has an opportunity to be honest in a difficult situation because they have been awakened and they are clued into somebody pretending to be this good person. So there's something here about it being a good thing if you were not chosen or if you are not chosen. I feel like there is some space that you need. So maybe, I don't know why this is the example coming to my head, but I'm thinking of the movie with, oh my gosh, I'm just like totally blanking. It's like a fashion movie that has the Princess Diaries chick. I can't think of her name either right now. My mind is blank. The idea that there was a fashion show that they needed to go to, Devil Wears Prada, there it is. And one of the assistants gets kind of like unchosen. I think she got sick. There's something here. You might actually get sick as well. There's something here about it being a good thing that this person doesn't choose you or that you aren't included in something. Don't fight against this. It's like supposed to happen that way. Because there's somebody, this person that is faking being a Hierophant. This person is overly confident about something. And I feel like whatever this is that you don't get chosen for, this is a place where somebody gets exposed. People understand who this person truly is. And your not being there is a good thing. A little bit of a weird reading today, but you know, I'm a messenger. I don't make this shit up, you know? So hopefully it's resonating for you. We have Strength, Page of Swords. This time in the upright, we had that in the reverse right here. And the Fool in the reverse. We had the Fool right here in the upright. The Fool is about new beginnings. Taking chances. And I think that with Strength card, clarifying our Page of Swords in the reverse, which is coming across to me as a bit of gossip or even a scandal. You're being encouraged to be, I'm hearing like a statue. Do not defend, do not attack. Instead, observe. Sometimes the best conversational decision you can make is to not say anything, but rather listen and observe and learn before you speak up. There's absolutely going to be a critical moment here where you being quiet and listening is very important. And then you speaking up later being very important. Like, take some notes. Shit, maybe you want to take a video. I don't know. But this is about preventing something from happening again that should not happen again. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, getting some really angry energy. So for some of you, this person who's well respected might be abusive. There's something that they get caught up in. And the general consensus is we'd like it if you don't get the opportunity to do that again. I don't know why this magician just kind of evokes the same kind of thoughts as the Devil Wears Prada. Like this magician is walking down and this person's like, oh yeah, no, I love that style. Oh, did you see that? Look over there. Somebody is like promoting something, concerned about appearances, wanting to lead by example. Like they want people to look up at them and say, how do I do that? How do I be like you? But there's something here that you can do for yourself to avoid some drama. So pay attention to the signs and be observant. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. There may be some expenses that pop up out of nowhere. You're being encouraged to put a little money aside or be a little bit more frugal or conservative over the next several weeks. But whatever may be lost is going to be recovered. So try to be smart about it. Expect things to be a little bit difficult, but you'll be all right. It's important for you not to, like for some of you, this could be a laying off situation where the company does something they shouldn't in terms of letting go a lot of people. And then there might be like money that comes back to you. For others of you, this is simply, this loss is what you needed to get into a better spot, but you need to like kind of tide yourself over for a couple of weeks. The Seven of Wands suggests that you are protected, but hey, protection is one thing. We still have to be magicians and do for ourselves what we can, okay? If somebody offers to help me, let's use the example of washing my car. I could sit there and watch them, or I could help wash my car and it would be done sooner. You are being encouraged to do what you can to make the situation easier on yourself. And also remember that you are protected. Four of Cups in the reverse. Lots of fours in this reading. Let's just call that out real quick. So we had the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. That's all of them. And now we also have the King of Wands in the reverse. Specifically for many of you, this moment of silence or this unwillingness to answer a question is when somebody who's already angry asks you a question and you might know the answer to it, but the best thing for you to do is not engage. This person has an issue with their mood and their aggression. And I think at the end of the day, it's best for you to bow out. For some of you, this is literally about like legally, you can't say anything. Maybe there's an NDA. Maybe there's something that you would say that would make things a little bit difficult for you to address, whatever it is. We have this sense here that like observe and listen. Those are the right actions. Children in the reverse. I was saying we have like kind of a playful energy here. So this is the opposite end. I think there's a little bit of jealousy here from this Hierophant, even though it seems like they have people where they want them. There may have been comparisons between you and them that were starting to irritate them. We have a drastic, harsh cutoff. So this could be, remember I said some of you might be laid off, some of you might be surprised to get papers. There's a reaction here that's very quick, and it looks like it's an angry reaction. Oh, okay. Then we have desire, chemistry. I don't know. Okay, so it's very important, whoever resonates with this magician energy in terms of you're awakened, you see things clearly. This is a chance for you to demonstrate that you've matured or changed in some way. And your response to somebody cutting things off or being kind of rude with you is important. But this sexual chemistry or desire is a problem. This is an obstacle. Either the King of Wands in the reverse, this person that is misrepresenting themselves, is going to use sex to try to get out of accountability, or their scandal or the gossip has to do with their sexual behavior, their naked time decisions. This is the Rider-Waite. Plot twist. Hi, Ben. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. There was an attempt to make everything look the way that it was supposed to by this Hierophant individual, but I don't think it's going to work out the way that they were hoping. The image that I'm getting in my mind is like somebody scratching their vehicle, trying to get one of those little, like almost like nail polish things to touch up their car, and the color's all off. Whatever they did to try to balance this or make it look the way that it was supposed to, it didn't work. It didn't get the results that they were looking for. So that could be what somebody notices. That could be what kind of starts this conversation. We have the 2 of Wands and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, that's weird. There are plans being made to try to discredit somebody. So that could be why it's important to be quiet at some point here, or secretive, because I feel like somebody is going to try to misrepresent what actually happened, to protect their own reputation. All right, so I'm just going to say it because I don't know, but this could be about Britney Spears. There was a really close and affectionate connection here built on what seems to be like a really innocent love that went down the wrong path when somebody felt like they were being asked to do too much. So it's like somebody switching on a dime. I'm there for you. I'm there for you. I am supportive of you. I love you. And then because I feel like you're asking too much, or because I get like a little irritated, like I snap on somebody. This person doesn't really have a lot of patience. So even though this was somebody that was very kind, caring, and genuine, I feel like somebody was just kind of an asshole in a situation because they were only thinking about themselves. All right, let's get a little bit more for you here. King of Cups in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups. Yeah, this Hierophant energy that is looked up to or respected in some way is taking a hit. Losing favorability or losing people that like them or root for them because there's something that clicks whenever this information is released. Oh, you know what? Like that makes sense that person would do that. Looking back, like it lines up with this detail or it explains this behavior. There's something about maybe even a little bit of delayed karma. Sometimes the universe is a bit rough. I mean, I probably don't need to explain that to you, right? You're watching tarot. You've been through some shit, right? This is somebody who I think got cocky. And the Six of Wands in the reverse. This can speak about somebody who's overly confident or feels like they can't lose. And I think there's a little bit of power that got to this person's head. They felt like they could do what they wanted and be kind of in control of how people perceived them. But this is one of those like delayed karma hits, right? Like I thought I got away with whatever I did or being kind of a vile person, whatever it is. I know how to turn it on for the camera, or I know how to present a certain type of energy to people. But there's something in this person's past they cannot change. Something they should have done differently. The way they handled it was not classy. Not classy. So definitely the word petty comes to mind. Seven of Cups. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Attempting to create falsehoods, illusions, or some sort of alternate narrative here will not work. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, this is like a false start, a failure to launch. This isn't going to work. There's a read that a lot of people have on this other individual, not the one who's got the messed up character, the person who sees things clearly. The fact that we have a shadow on this card makes me feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're much deeper than people give you credit for. People look at you and maybe they're too focused on how you look. Maybe you're really attractive. Maybe you're really tall. I don't know. There's something here that people focus on about your physical attribute that kind of limits their ability to respect how much you have to offer as a human. And this is starting to change. People are looking at this awakened individual differently and realizing that they were surrounded by greedy people, selfish people, people who really don't care about anybody else. And even though it took a long time, all of this is being exposed because whoever this awakened person is, they deserve better. So this is like karma after a long period of time, after a bit of a wait. All right, this is the Kipper. Poverty in the reverse. There is definitely money involved here. people may be choosing sides or, behaving in a way that aligns with a little bit of greed. Journey. The first one, by the way, was number 37. Second one is number 10. Wealthy man. I'm telling you, money is a big part of this. Somebody feels like they have more power than they really do. Look, at the end of the day, money makes a lot of decisions or desires real, right? You can do a lot with money. But this is somebody who thinks that they can buy the opinions of others. And that is something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more complex. And I think this person has underestimated the challenge of going up against this person who does feel kind of beloved, right? There's an innocence to this person that this person lacks. So when these two are pitted against each other, this person seems more believable. All right, this is the truth is. So we have missing you, longing to be with you again, abusive, emotional or physical abuse, and fear of loss. Fear of loss keeps you from loving. So remember I said at one point, this was a really pure energy, a real pure connection, but this Hierophant energy got defensive and ran away because there was something that was overwhelming here that made them feel like they were going to lose what they wanted. It feels like kind of like maybe like a career goal or something. But with this missing you energy, I do feel like there is a sense that I think this Hierophant energy realized that they did something dumb when they reacted this way, but they couldn't help it. This emotional or physical abuse was something they were taught from a young age. So I think we have somebody here that has toxic behavior. And they miss the innocence of this connection, but probably would never tell anyone that. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Yes, I agree, Kat. How are you doing? Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I will see you on the next reading, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.